Alright, hello. I am just going to start with an overview of what I've done today. It is evening right now, it's almost time for feeding. And I got this plant, a plastic tray. I got a thermometer, got a new heater, and I have some piping, as well as some little holders for the piping that I can put in 2 different spots. And finally, I have a giant garbage bin. It is a 32-gallon, but apparently you can fill it up just to a certain line and it'll be 25 gallons. So I have way too many fish now, and I need to set something up, so as well, I got a stand. Ooh. And I got this as well to put on top. So, with the garbage bin up there, it comes up to the exact height. This is 52 inches, and with the garbage bin it will be 59 inches. So I can just fill it up to the right level. So I'll fill it up to about this level, and it'll be like 25 gallons of extra water here. It's going to have these plants inside of it to be a filter. I'm going to use 2 pumps, and I can heat it as well, and have the thermometer to know the temperature. And I'm going to make sure that the pump from this side and the pump from this side are the exact same level and with the exact same length of cord, so that way they have the exact same flow, so one won't drain into one or the other, although there will be an extra 5 gallons and there will be an extra this much here. And I'll put them at a level where they can't keep pumping. If I can keep it at a level where they don't keep pumping when a certain water level is down, then they'll never overflow each tank, which should be really, really good. Oh, hang on. So we never really got a good look last time at all of the fry. And yeah, that's gonna be impossible to see with the glare, apparently. What can I do about that? Honestly, nothing. Okay. So there's way too much glare and you can't see through the tank from the front in the evening, at least not on the camera. But as you can see here, there are too many fry. I counted almost 30 fry just in the top part of this tank. So just on the top. As you can see, this is the very, very top. A little bit farther down, a little bit farther down, and all the way down to the bottom is in focus now, but they're expecting food. The food from here. I have an automatic feeder. And if you've wondered what this is in the video, this is so that if it does rotate around and throw a bit extra, it just goes straight down into the water. It's just hot glued, and it's on something really solid here. It's super solid, it's super nice. So yeah, it's gonna be feeding time soon. And there are so many fry here. So many. Unfortunately, we can see most of them from the top here, so the glare doesn't matter. But there were clearly others all around when I was looking this morning. Let's see if we can see any other ones anywhere. Gonna make sure to be diligent and check. They might be a little scared because I just moved the couch to sit here. So that movement might have done it. But usually there's some around here somewhere. There was one in that leaf earlier today. So they're all down here still because they're a bit scared, I think. That is a fry, which is crazy. Look at its tail. I still don't know if some of them are male or some of them are female. I have no idea. Not the slightest clue. Yes, there is another one. And again, it's just a fry, but to my eyes it looks just like any other guppy. Especially when you see it on camera. Like when you see it eating like that, it looks like any of the parents. I'm terrible at getting them in focus. I will get better. This is what, day 18, 19, 20, somewhere around there? I only know when I actually make the video and look at my folder where it's all copied on the computer. For now, I don't actually know. I've been super busy getting everything ready today so I can put in a new sump, and I will turn this from 20 into 45 gallons, and then I'm going to do my best to I have some root tabs, so I'm going to put some root tabs in because lots of these are getting chewed up, although it's fine. I'm going to put some root tabs in, and then if I get extra of this, I will put it in the sump, which, if you don't know what a sump is just a name for an extra place with water and a filter, or just a giant filter. Oh, there it is. Oh, that one's so cute. Okay, let's try to go back. Whoa, just everywhere in the middle here. This is like right in the middle of the tank. But look at them, I swear we got more 2 days ago. I mean, like that one. Yeah, and the males are just awful. They're completely bothering this one female, which makes me think that they know something that I don't. But look at this. It's like everyone is around that single female. The other female's fine. She's getting... Let's see where... Yeah, right here. The other one's fine. Got time to herself. But not this one. And the lighting does look pretty poor in the evening from my camera. I guess I'll reset it for an evening time eventually, but for now it's best for the morning. This evening light makes the wall actually more... I don't know exactly how to describe the color, but it looks pretty bad on camera, I admit. Especially with just the colors of fish that I have, it just doesn't make sense. Although that one does kind of look nice with it. At least I think so. And huge chunks missing, but constant bullying, so like the males don't seem to bully each other, they just seem to constantly bully females. Which is why I'm interested to know if these male or female fry, I have no idea. Can you tell by how skinny they are, or their tail? I know some of them have a little more of a tail than others, but I still can't tell. So yes, it was a long day. I think I spent 12 hours out and about today, and I got everything I needed to hook up a sump and have extra space. I even got some plants too, which they're in the sun right now, but apparently they do good in low light. Sorry, not low light, but like it said only morning light and then a partial shade, so probably won't all survive, but I'll see how much I can grow. See how much I can convert into the tank. And I will make a video for that. Oh, wow, you can really tell the difference between the few days and the 18 or 19 day old ones. I should probably take the string out. I'm going to probably take this out and this out because, look, there's none up there. They're scared of it. So if I just get rid of it, I know this entire top of the tank will be just filled with fry. And I'm going to move this over to probably the other side. see, is that enough food? What do you think? Probably not. I mean, it's a pretty good amount, I will admit, but I have like, what, at least 30 fry. And I will go up top now. Yeah, so there's so many fry that part of me thinks I need to do more with some food. Actually, I will show you what I do with the food. It will be a part of this video. Because I just crush them up in my fingers and then scatter it all around the ponds where I know some of the fry are. Because not all of them go to this corner of the tank. Oh, and pardon me if that wasn't in focus. I was trying to search for some of them on the lily pads. These guys over here get some as well, and it backs up right there, and then it will sink. And when it sinks, the current takes it in a, I don't know which direction this would be because it's horizontal, not vertical. So I don't know if that's clockwise or counterclockwise, but I guess it would be counterclockwise if we're looking from the top. So eventually all that food that's piled over on the other side will come back. And yeah, I do need to do some root tabs because the water lilies are not growing nearly as fast as I assumed they would. And the good thing about having a sump hooked up is I might actually be able to dose the aquarium without actually having to get into this aquarium. I can just dose it through the other tank. Yes, there's a few different colors. We have some light ones, some dark ones, some little itty bitty ones, some that are quite a bit bigger when you see them beside each other. I can't wait for the colors to start coming in. And speaking of color, you get that with the diet, which you could do special things, or apparently lots of the fish food actually has additives put into it to help with the color. Which, if I look at the adults, the blue looks great and the yellow looks great. But maybe you'll be able to see it now in the evening. But these guys actually have blue as well. Yeah, you can see it in the evening. So you couldn't see it in the morning, but look how blue the females are as well. And they weren't blue like that when I first got them. Like, it actually shines. It's really, really nice. Isn't it? Like, oh. So they have blue as well. And then you've seen the beautiful yellow tails on those. But I love the blue just like at the base of the, what would that be? I love the blue at like the base of the top fin and the back fin. I know the actual names, but I've spent 12 hours walking around and lugging things back and forth and on the bus today, so I cannot think. So I'll just call them the top and the back fin. But the blue is so nice. And those fry are, they're everywhere. Whenever I tell my friends, like, so there's like 40 fry and there's 6 guppies, the first thing they say is you should get a partition or you should keep them safe or whatever, but I haven't seen a single one get eaten. So I haven't seen a single one get eaten, and even if I had, it doesn't seem to have made an impact. Just, I mean, they're everywhere. It's an infestation of guppies. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I need to do the root tabs, because these leaves haven't healed. Hasn't put out too much. They're everywhere. You think they're all up top there, but all up top there, pardon the glare, but they're actually everywhere. So, this one seems to be showing blue in its tail. This one is clearly not. I hate myself that I'm too tired to think of what it's called, but the top fin is clearly tucked away. Oh, that's because she's being bugged the whole time. So she's the one that's being bugged, and then she's completely displaying the colors, which you would think would make her be the target, right? It looks like nope. See, maybe they know something I don't. So maybe that is stress from being pregnant, or I don't know. And from the guys. Yeah, so these ones with the yellow tail, they're so pale right now, and only the tail really has color. So when you look at all the fry that are like that, I mean, it's really no wonder that there's no color yet. So these ones that have the darker tails, they might have blue in them, and then the ones that are lighter might have yellow in them. That actually it's their stomach that was glowing. Like, that's the actual color of the fish food. So, at least I think so. Let me do a quick actual check with my eyes. These ones are so brave. They're like right here in front of the camera. So you can see for yourself that I'm pretty sure it's just... Actually, I don't know. It's actually hard to tell if it's just their bellies or if they actually have some shine in them. Maybe the camera can just pick it up better than my eyes can. But it does look like it's actually their stomachs. Look how close they are. No, I can't get it any closer than that. Oh, that one actually has color in the camera. You can't see that in person. That one was actually blue. Whoa! I mean, I wasn't crazy, right? You saw that too. I mean, maybe it's like a gray blue, but that's... Okay, they definitely have a lot more color when you look at them through the camera. Wow! Oh, look at... It's like a rainbow in there. I was completely wrong about the colors. They are so many different colors. I thought this was going to be a short video, but they're really... Oh, they're so brave at feeding time. And I'm not sure if you remember, or if you haven't seen the other videos, I only have had my fish, the guppies. I bought 6 of them, and they've been here for 18 days. Or actually, it's been a little bit more than that, but I've really just only had my guppies for a short time. So the fry are 18 days old, and I got the guppies like maybe a week before. So they were clearly pregnant, which means that these colors could be any colors. My arm's tired, I'm weak. I'm just not gonna use this hand anymore. It's too much. It's too much. It's gonna point to things. Ooh, Yeah, I'm way too tired. I shouldn't be filming, but whatever. They're really pretty. And I'll stop that now. That's enough of a break. Yeah, they have so much more color. Whoa, okay, they definitely have blue. I've seen green, we've seen yellow. We've seen how many different colors? That was just a snail, nothing to get excited about. That's so cool when you see that color. Yeah, what colors am I gonna get? They're all just right here in front of me. Alright, and now I'm going to just give them some extra because, well, just because. Barely anything, like literally just a few. And then I want it to be more for the actual fry themselves. I can't see any over there. It's gonna put a few just there, just because there's probably some that I can't see. Oops. I accidentally hit the light with my wrist there. And that's it. Just gotta make sure that they have some extra that'll slowly float down. So whichever ones weren't brave enough in the beginning can now just go back there. Actually, I might need to do more than that because seriously, look at them. I mean, they are guppies, so guppies just eat like that anyways, but... And these do seem to be most of the larger ones. I think it'll be a lot better when I move this pump to the other side because then there'll be less current on the surface here. That'll make a great spot for dropping the food in. Because I'm going to put everything on this side. Oop, I was holding that completely crooked. No, just thinking about this now, I have no idea how long I've been holding the camera crooked. It could have been this entire video. Apologies. Wow. Yeah, I definitely needed to... I needed to add more water some way to this tank because I can't scoop any fish out. There's too many places to hide. And I just organized, like I just did a huge tank reorganization right before I got the guppies. And I thought, well, I'll just get 6 guppies. That's not going to be the end of the world. So yeah, adding an extra 25 gallons will make it so that I don't have to change the water nearly as much. Or if I do, I can change the water in a separate container. I don't ever have to change the water in this tank again. So once I move the pump to the other side and wire in whatever I need to, well, I know it's not wire, but whatever I need to do to make sure the water goes between the two, and I have a PVC pipe to run the cabling through. Again, it's not cabling, I don't know why I keep saying that. But once I do that, it should be so much nicer to not have to change the water in the fish tank every 4 days. So I have the automatic fish feeder, so I can sleep in. I have the lights on a timer, so I can go to bed when I want. And now I'll have a sump, so I don't have to change the water every 4 days. Actually, that might only be for another month or so. I mean, who knows how many guppies I'll have. Is an extra 25 gallons of water going to do anything? You're supposed to have, if you don't know, in a 20-gallon tank like this, you're supposed to have 20 inches of fish. So I consider a tetra to be an inch, even though it's a bit bigger. So I have 15 tetra and 5 guppies. So I thought that was fine. I mean, I knew they'd have babies, but I didn't think it'd be right away, because I never ever got the tetra to have babies. But no, so now I technically do have like 40-something fish in a 40-something gallon system, if I hook it up right. And in the next day or two I should be getting another lighting product. It's been ordered in the mail and it's been on delivery for a little while, but it should get here in the next, well, maybe a little bit, or up until the 17th. And today is the 8th, I believe. Yes, today is the 8th. Just in case this is an old video or something. So, looks like I have to stop. But I have everything set up now that I can have 40-something fish and 40-something gallons. And that should be good. Alright, hope you enjoyed. This has been longer, but they have so much color, and I'm happy that you got to see it. See you tomorrow.